Oh yeah, by the way, which team is the attackers and the defenders? Alrighty, we are going into match 1 of Carlisle versus Baldwin in the week 4 of the PIEA main season. Looks like we have Carlisle here on the defense first, locking in the chamber. An amazing pick going into this map of Bind. Great spots to play on the defense here, along with the Sova and Omen. Omen not completely locked in yet. Looks like there might be wanting to try that. Interesting pick going with the Omen. You don't see that a lot on this map. But we'll see how they're able to use that smokes that are rechargeable, and you can use them multiple times per round, unlike the Brimstone smokes, to get this win. But both teams look like maybe we even see a Yoru coming out from Magic Calm 7. Looks like they may have seen that from the most recent VCT match from Sentinels versus Shopify Rebellion, but looks like we get that lock in right there. Very similar team comps going into this. One duelist, one smoke, unlike the double initiator we're going to be seeing from Carlisle here. Definitely some variety between these, but going into this, I gotta say, the defender's composition looks a lot more aggressive. Got that chamber for that extra damage. Got the Yoru for the teleports, going for the flanks. We're going into this match right now. On to bind our first match of this best of 3 series. Looking at this, we see Omen and Viper. That is an amazing composition for playing that default lurk position. You can put that Viper wall up A main, you can just lurk through that, and unless they have somebody holding that main position, what are they going to do? Try and like go through that once you're already in there? That's taking a 50-50. That does not look great. So the attackers are going to have a little bit of an advantage coming into this, but their defense side is also going to be so good. There's so many ways that you can play that double smoke composition onto B main. You could smoke off hookah, you smoke off long. There's so many great areas for both of these compositions to thrive, and we're going to have to wait and find out how exactly they're going to want to do this. Looking at the ranks starting into this, Paladin is going to be an amazing player to watch out for. A lot higher rank than the rest of the lobby, but we're going to have to wait to see how many frags we're actually going to see off that. And it looks like we're going to be starting off with an A hit from the side of Baldwin, having all 5 players on that location. Interesting tripwire coming out from Fixed. Not sure how exactly that's going to work. And he's just taking it off, but that's fine. Specifically putting this down for the showers control. Looks like he's going to want to do a prediction that they're going to go through teleporter by putting that there. Interesting buy, only using 400 of the credits. Not sure exactly how that's going to work there, but it looks like we're going to have our first engagement. Down in showers, we get a headshot. Great shots coming in. The flash will come out. Flash both of them. They find that there's people there. They know. Full rotate already coming off. Everyone's off of B already. No, Omen's coming back. Omen's going back just to make sure there's no rotate coming through. Swanster looks like he's going to get the timing potentially. He does. Gets good shots off, and he gets that first kill onto Magic Calm. Good kills. And they double up, getting the second one on Snake King. Great shots from everyone. 3v5 situation. Refined Beans gets that next one. Paladin gets taken down. Last, we're going to have to play retake, and Swanster gets that. One more. They just have to find this last pick, and it is that pistol round is already over. Boomout comes out, and Dreadclaw gets that kill. One tap coming out instantly. Going into round 2, we're going to see some hopefully different strats here. Looks like we might even go for a 3-2 split on the defense for B side. Definitely, I don't prefer that. I think that A is a lot harder to retake on since you have to come out from CT, but we'll see how they're able to counteract that ideology and just get that damage. It looks like Yoru's going to go for a prediction that they might go A again by putting that teleport there. Definitely a strong strategy in this lower rank. Not sure how well that's going to work. Smokes come out onto Hookah. Puts that nade there. He predicts that they're going to be in the smoke. So smart. And he gets the kill onto Paladin, who would have destroyed him with that short if he had walked into that smoke. He gets that second one on Snake King. He just wants to get those kills. Third one with the judge. Swanster going in for more. Gets that fourth. They do not predict that insane push. And he gets timinged. Versala's getting that extra kill. Amazing plays from the chamber over here. Going to be able to pick up that judge, getting another 1v1 onto Refined Beans, and Refined Beans will take that round, losing a little bit of shield, but not enough to call that a round. Going into round 3, we're going to see a little bit of a bonus here coming out from Carlisle, which might be enough to get them that third round in a row, which cannot happen if we want to try to maintain a decent game here. We cannot let them get that 3-0 from but we're going to have to see it. We have 2 people pushing up on that main and short, and it looks like Paladin's already getting that first kill. It's a trade, though. Good trades onto Snake King. We get the flash out just to make sure that shower's all clear, and they do find out nobody's there with that flash. Dog comes out. Gets instantly destroyed. Wangxing gets taken down by... He got hit by that flash, but it doesn't even matter. The decoy was not enough to take him down. Paladin gets another one after that second. Let's see, we do see a Raze ult coming out. That showstopper could be big. Refined Beans trying to go for flash play here. Only doesn't get a little bit though. Paladin gets his third. 4 bullets, goes for the reload. Nobody's going to be able to hear that and peek him though. He goes for another one. He hears that. He will be able to hear that Cypher stomping away, trying to get out of this fight. We do see a little bit of alert coming out from the Raze. Going to be long, but I think Magical may have seen him. He's going to now though. That he hits him with the body. Not amazing, but he does get decent damage off. And he gets that headshot on to Swanser. Great shots coming out from Magic Calm. He's going to think that another one's here. He pings Suka, he sees him, and they get that third. You know what, they're keeping themselves in here. They didn't come in with the greatest buy. I'll be the first to admit it. But they were able to maintain a decent round throughout that entire... And they just did well. They got that round. 2 people remaining. Can't say anything bad about it. Going into round number 4. We're going to see a little bit of a better buy from the side of Baldwin. We're going to see how well they're able to maintain that. Looking at like a B hit will occur here, which looks like Magic Calm is predicting with that teleport. Going to be bringing him straight in to elbow, but we see the Viper wall coming up. They're going to think, you know, maybe there's one here. This is what I was talking about. Like, they have to do something to make sure that they need to do something to clear, and they do. We see the Yoru clone coming in. It doesn't do much, though, and this is where it comes out to execute. The flash comes out. Teleport now. Raze nade. Raze ult comes out, but they don't get anything. Fertilizer gets that instant headshot. Another one's from Spike. Refined Beans gets the trade-off, and he gets the second. They went from a 5v3 to a 3v3, all because of Refined Beans getting 2 with that Vandal. Insane damage. The Paladin takes out that Aldron. Almost gets a hit. Does not actually hit it, though. Refined Beans gets his third. One more Snake King, but the Cypher will detect him. They know exactly where he was, and Fix will get that final kill, bringing this to 1-3. That was... I don't even know what to say about that. Great round in general. Like, it went from a very slow start. Swanser tried to get out with the Raze ult. You know, looked really good. But Valorant, he instantly just head taps him with the Marshall. Like, what can you even do there? But it doesn't even matter because Refined Beans was able to just come out. And, you know, he refried them beans. All insane. Like, insane damage coming out from this entire team. And we're going to see another A hit with 3 people just sitting here. And it looks like Side Baldwin's going to want to try and play slow because a lot of weird plays are going to happen here. We see the Yoru TP with the teleport right on it, but they hear it and they do a fake TP, I guess. Flash comes out and the teleport. Raze satchels through, but they do not clear left side. Magic Calm gets that next one. Paladin gets another. They said, no, you're not getting through. Refied Beans, though. Doesn't even matter if Paladin gets 2. Just has to spray through, and he gets all of them. And, you know, another pick comes out. They're not going to let him get this round for free, but Snake King just had to show him who's boss with that peek out from Lamps. Going into this next round, we're going to see Hunter's Fury be available. Not sure how useful that's going to be on a map like Bind, unless we're able to play for the retake here. We are also seeing some decent Sky utility coming out. We could see some great entries here. We have all of our abilities. Everyone has a ton of credits to buy, to do something. We're going to see the Chamber having max credits next round. Interesting ID not to operate. Oh, it looks like we have an AFK. Oh no. Okay, no, there he is. He's back. Alright, I was about to be scared that the comeback would not be happening this round, but Refried Beans is going to be pushing up with the spike here. Interesting play. And it looks like that it's not going to be a great idea here, because Carlisle has 3 people on that A, which it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to retake here. So we see the entry coming out. Blast packs onto site. Refried Beans gets Magic Calm once more. He's the greatest entry. Fix getting another one. Swanser takes another one out, and Chambers not going to let them get that instantly. And there is the Hunter Fury for the retake. Almost goes Refried Beans. Will he get that third shot off? He will not. Refried Beans, 70 HP. Trying to get on site. Skywolf will come out. Brett Cat going for the flank. Gets his one. Onto Paladin. Gonna have to see. Will we be able to get that 1v1 win for the Omen into spawn? Refried Beans trying to go for a fight. We do see a trade coming out, and Snake King is the last one, and it looks like everyone is just backing off here. Snake King, he wants to go for a play, though. We're gonna see the Omen teleport through here. Not sure how well that's gonna be able to do. Maybe he's gonna be able to just... I don't know how actually useful that was, but... Looks like Refried Beans just playing on site. Will he get the timing off? I don't think they realize his elbow, but he has to be walking. He does get the one onto Breadcat. And Snake King will fall to Refried Beans. Looks like just a skydive. 6 rounds in. First quarter of the match. Not looking amazing for our friends at Carlisle. But we'll see if they can bring it back. Take out Baldwin. But definitely not looking good. 2 rounds down. But we do have a bit of an advantage here. We see both teams having that from the shadows, along with a big chamber. Well, I don't know how useful that's going to be, since he has a ton of money already. It looks like he's going to want to use it this round. He did not buy a gun. There it comes out. 3 onto that A site. Let's see. The Sky Flash comes out into showers. Does not see anything. We might want to see, looks like the Viper, after seeing that they didn't see anything with that, is going to want to try and push up on that. Red Cat tries to push into Lamps, but gets instantly gunned down by the Bucky. Not good whatsoever. Magic Calm wanting to go for a play here. Throws down that decoy. Will they shoot it? Looks like they did. There it is, coming out. They shoot the decoy. And now they just want to rotate off, but they will not get unnoticed with 2 players still holding down that B site. There it is. There's that Sky Dog. It will hit Spike, but he will teleport out of there immediately. There it is. That's the entry we saw coming. Sky Dog comes out. I think that may have seen Spike. They know where exactly he is. Except that Reload had to come out. He tries to get more. He tries to get anything, and Broncat will not allow him to get anything. Paladin gets his. Roger gets his. 2 down already. 1 left. And nothing you can even do there. And it looks like we're going to see Magic Calm give that defuse over to his friends. And getting an extra ult orb with that is just going to get them even closer, because we used so many ults there. That Sky ult came out. We saw... That was the win condition that we needed to get onto that site and win, and it wasn't able to do anything, because even after they hit the Omen with it, it's still he was just able to teleport out, and they just had bad info on where he was. Spike played that very well in that scenario. Now we're gonna have to go into round number 8 here, hoping that we can get a little bit of a comeback coming on. Make sure we get some good kills here, and it looks like we're going to have to see Baldwin on a little bit of a save. 3 of their players can only afford sheriffs. We're gonna see Refried Beans going for a hero play, buying that Vandal full shields. Viper Wall comes out, but we see Paladin challenging that so hard, pushing through that wall. Looks like he wants to go for a Silver Dart. The Silver Dart does not come out, unfortunately. The Sky Cap just will come out, though. That ult just going for that info. They realize there's no one on A. Looks like we're gonna see them pushing for a quick flank, though. We definitely see the Yoro at least going for it, but it looks like they know that. We see the Omen on the side of Baldwin's holding that angle, but he will back up as soon as Magic Calm gets to that exact location where he needs to be. The entry is about to come out by the looks of it. We see some snake bites getting launched. Spike trying to challenge. Snake King, though, gets his 2. Spike gets that 3rd for the finish. Refried Beans, though. That hero buy went great. I honestly love that. He got his 2, making that save round that they had somewhat worth it. Taking out 2 guns, and we have 2 ults for both teams here. Both have from the shadows. We haven't seen that used once yet. Not sure. I think that's better for the attackers. I think Baldwin could use that to pick up the spike. They can use that for their entries. They can use it for a lot of things. Carlisle has a little bit less use for that, but we're going to see how ingenuitive they can be when using it, because that's what really matters here. We see a couple other important pieces of utility left here. We're going to see the Skyflash come out again. It messes up a little bit. They do not get any value off that. Fix is going to be able to push up without anyone knowing that, and it looks like we have a 2 showers, 2 main, and 1 just lurking down B. Skyflash comes out, does not see anything. Looks like we get a smoke just to make sure they do not push up on that Viper wall. They do get seen, though. That flash is going to hit both of them. They do not peek off that. Very good play. You don't want to peek into 2 people, even if they are blind. Both shock darts come out. Do not get any value, though. Looks like we're going to see a fight, maybe. We do know where the Sky is. Flash comes out. Does not get any value off that, though. Pride Brains pushing out. Paladin already kills Fix. I don't know if they know there's 2, but they should, since that Sky Flash came out earlier. Magic Column gets another one. 3v5. We're going to have to see what happens here. Provide Beans gets peeked out by Paladin. Gets nothing. Magic Column gets 2. And there it is for the lead. We see Carlisle bringing it back. Going into round number 10 here. We're going to have to see a major comeback from our friends over at Baldwin. Looks like they do not want to full buy here. Lots of Spectre light shields. Maybe a Bucky from side to Swanser. Not sure exactly what he's going to want to do there. Maybe he's going to try and double slash back out of Hookah. Maybe get a kill on to Spike. Potentially, if he doesn't get that blind off, we're going to have to wait and see for that. Looks like we're going to see 2 people hitting A with a teleport that's going to be able to reach that. Looks like we're going to have all 2 people on the side of A, but Magic Calm will not be able to use that teleport unless they want to completely play for retake. He ults down Hookah, does not see anything though, because they instantly just display Purge pushing out of Hookah. Magic Calm flashes out, uses the decoy, gets his 1 on Swanser, gets a 2nd, but it doesn't matter. Fix will take that out, and the Spike will go down. 3v3, onto point. Cypher will get that info that is needed. Roger gets that trade from their fallen teammates onto Bronny Cat. Another kill to trade that out. Burlager gets that 5 from that Sky. And refied Greens. He refied those beans again. And it will not matter. Paladin takes the swing. Pros don't fake. He faked. And it worked in the end. Standing ahead. Amazing round from Carlisle. Maintaining that lead. It wasn't too impactful. The way that they were able to win that was amazing because they were losing heavily. They did not look like they were going to be able to do that. But after everything, it went out. I will say though, Baldwin played that perfectly. They were on a save round and they were still able to do so much with it. They only had Spectre's light shields against a bunch of Vandals, and they still got 4 kills. And it looks like Swanser's going to be pushing out with a Boombot. Does not get any value. They were not playing in Hookah this round. We see the Showstopper coming out. Double satchel. Upside. He clears Cubby. He sees that teleport, though, and he knows exactly where it's going. Spike gets taken out. Gets that Phantom. And it looks like we already have sight. Oh no, but we see that Chamber playing in the smoke. He backs out, though. As soon as he sees that's going out, Swanser gets hit a little bit. Not too much. Not enough to kill. But we see the dart come out. Does not see anybody. Swanser trying to get out of there. Do you see the first 2 kills coming out? Breadcat gets his 2nd kill for his team. Just holding that angle. Skydog comes out. That Trailblazer gets nothing. Flash comes out. Hits a couple people. Swanser gets Snake Kill. Paladin gets that trade off though. And Magic Calm tries to jump off out of Hookah. And he will not give them anything. And there it is. Coming back after a 2-round loss, gets that next one, and is the last round before the swap. Halftime is almost here. Still, we have not seen a single Omen ult from Spike or Breadcat come out. Not sure what's happening over there, but looks like we're going to see Spike try to change his weapon of choice to an Odin. Interesting weapon, and we're going to see Brawny Cat with the Snake Pit. And maybe we're going to see a great execute. And after that execute, we're going to see them pushing through with that ult. And we're just going to play in it. That's what I hope is the case here. Because why else do you buy a Judge in this connection. And Swanster already gets that first kill. Refined Beats gets second. Paladin's able to get to almost gets that second. Swanster got taken out by that ult, but it's okay. It's alright, because we're still up a kill. We don't have to do much, and we see Fixed trying to get the ult up. He only needs one more point until he's able to get that. Spike gets the first, gets the second. The Odin gameplay was a little bit intrigued by it, but that was a lot of damage, and he peeks out too far. Brawny Cat gets that trade onto his fallen compadres, and there it is. Final 1v1 of the half. We see Brawny Cat drop the pit. Not sure how well that's going to play into a Sova, who has his Sova dart. It will not hit him, though. We'll see how he decides to play this. Brawny Cat with one more snake bite left. He hears the drop. He knows he's on site. Looks like we're going to have to see Paladin. Looks like he sees him. No, he didn't. He looked that way, but he did not see him. And Brawny Cat will bring this half back. 6-6.
Switching sides.
Amazing comeback from 6-4 to 6-6. Baldwin persevered and brought it back to an even scoreline. And now we're just going to see this attack. And it looks like Brawny Cat is going to want to play on that A site. Looks like he's going to want to wall off Showers and Short. Maybe that will even get a little bit of hookah. And it looks like we're seeing a B push coming out from the side of not Baldwin, sorry, I'm still thinking of last half. Carlisle here, going for that B hit. Not entirely sure how well this is going to work against a Viper wall and a Cypher trip and that Cypher camera, along with our Omen playing there from Baldwin, but we're gonna have to just see. The flash comes out. I do not think that hit anything. I think the wall blocked it a little bit. Snake King will get revealed by the trip. He will not take any damage, however. Magic Calm is going to take out Fixed. First one dead. We're gonna... Not great to have your Cypher already dead. Bread Cat will try to get that trade off, but it will not work. He gets a little bit of damage on Snake King. 3v5 situation on site. Snake King goes for the heal on his team. Will be able to get it off. Just trying to back off into hookah. They want to play post plant here. It looks like we're going to be stacking towards elbow, and there it is. The Refined Breezo gets one. Brawny Cat gets a second, and it looks like we're going to see an amazing retake here. 5v3 turns into 3v3. Snake King playing in hookah along with their other Omens. Monster gets the kill. Snake King dies. Spike gets killed. Both hookah players get taken down, and the retake from 5 versus 3 to 3 or 2 versus 0. Insane. Brawny Cat and refried beans, insanely done. Coming back from a little bit of a blunder that was made from Fix and Bread Cat. Not entirely sure how they were able to do it, but they did. And now it looks like Brawny Cat is going to want to switch up the setup here. Instead of walling in Showers, we're going to see a wall covering hookah, and looks like long. Not sure if that's going to make it. I think it might, though. And, yep, there it is. It will be able to cover long for them. And it looks like we're going to see an aggressive play over by Aid. I think that Raise Nade came out. And it looks like we're just going to be backing off right off that. But it will not stop Carlisle from pushing through by the looks of it. Yep, there it is. The smokes come out. Brawny Cat's trying to back up Swanster. Going for a nade. Gets 2. Instantly refuels. Tries to spray them down. Gets that second nade. Tries to push out. Does not get anything. We'll see. Will they try peeking main again? Will they back up? Looks like we're going to see a little bit of an aggression from the side of Baldwin in Showers. Tries to peek out. They do not see anything. Just slivered away. As very, very close, though. And it looks like we're already on that B site with the spike. 3 versus 5. Well, we just saw something very similar where instantly coming back. Interesting setup here. We're going to have to see Chamber jumping over this if he wants to get out. And Magic Calm going to catch that Cypher on his little camera. And it will be an plant from this side. But no, they want to try and get a kill. It will not happen. And it looks like it's a 1v4. Refried Beans really coming in clutch here, not letting them get that money. 200 credits if they get that spike down. Not even that 300 credits if they get the spike down. And Refried Beans said, no. Y'all are not getting that, but it will be a bonus. Not as well as first half, I will admit. Oh, no, never mind. It looks like It looks like Baldwin wants to force this. They want to bring this down. They want to bring the house down. They want a flashy win. Cypher will be full buying here. And we're just going to see a 5 versus 5 full Vandals. We do see a Bulldog coming out from Breadcat, which I don't think is going to be too big of a difference. You know, if you get that kill, you get that kill. Or no, we're going to see a little bit of a save here. Lots of Spectres coming out instead. Swanster just throwing that boombox down. They do not see anybody. Why? Because there is a giant hit about to happen onto B site. We see two people completely left alone on this site. We've seen this exact storyline play out. Swanster gets killed on Snake King. Little bit of a, I don't even know how that happened, but it did. Insane lineups coming out. Fix able to use his Cypher Cage to block out that Silver Dart. In great planning right there. Breadcat going for the flash by the looks of it. Yep, goes out. It does hit the Silver, and Fix will be able to completely rely on that to get that kill. Great gameplay here. For 5 Beans trying to go for a long range fight with Spectre. Looks like he's going to want to wait for his flashes to regrow. And Swanster gets the next one. Spike gets taken down as well. 4 versus 1. And Swanster, he wants more. He's going for more. But it looks, see a backup coming out. Trying to get for that spike. Maybe he's going to try and rotate to A. We will have to see this 1v1 come through here.
30 seconds.
Breadcat takes it, and Refried Beans will end it. 9-6, they win the bonus. That is 3 rounds in a row. We're gonna have to see a save coming out from Carlisle here. Not looking good whatsoever. Snake King. I don't know how he died that last round, because Swanster was on the other side of the map. It was a raise nade. I saw that much. I guess they raise naded from A into B lobby, and that was somehow able to get the kill. And it looks like we're doing the exact same setup as we have all 3 rounds. We keep Omen Cypher on that B site, and we just put 3 on the other one. We do not have Spike. Looks like they want to play a bit of a default here. Spike making a lot of noise into B, reloading a bunch. Lots of util coming out to stop a B hit here. Raise nade gets thrown. Gets the Swanster, gets his 2. Paladin, Snake King already getting taken out. 3v5 left on. I know this was a save, but we still bought a little bit. We all had Stingers and Marshals here. We should not. We need to make some kind of change here. Looks like Browniecat might be taking engagement here. Not sure if we're going to see a peek here, but it looks like they're just going to play safe. Never mind. We see the Yoroclone coming out. Skydog will be able to hit it, but he doesn't. He knows. Showstopper coming out. Double Saxo on top of the box. He wants more. He pushes in. He will get timing buff. Will he get that timing off? He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's right there. But oh, if we peek there, we get the kill. Browniecat getting Berlisser. Instant 5 versus 1. 1 player remaining. Hiding in tunnel. How to take a 1v1 against Browniecat, but no, the timing will come out and flawless round. 4 rounds in this half. We're going to need a change here. The problem is there is no exact entry on this team. We have the Yoru, sure, but unless he's going to be directly pushing it into the entire team, or into, not the entire team, but the entire site, we need some new plan. We need some, it looks like we're going to see this timer come out. That's exactly what we needed from the side of Carlisle here. We needed that timeout. We need to see some changes. Because everything that's been happening is just a retake, and we gotta not let them have, we're able to somewhat take the site, but it's not just taking it that we have to worry about. We have to maintain keeping it. And when we take round, I want to say 10. I think it was round 10 I'm thinking of. We were playing in Hookah. We had 2 people there. That was the setup we needed. If we see Carlisle start playing that, not playing completely on site, we might be able to get a bit of a comeback here, because that was really what was doing amazing for Baldwin. They were really just playing off site. They weren't exactly completely just pushing in and just staying in. So we're gonna hope to see something like that, because I think that is really what we need to see to make that comeback. And it looks like we're seeing an unpause coming out from the team. Like they already know what they want to do. Not sure exactly what's happening right now, but gonna have to wait. Find out. Again, it looks like we're gonna see a B hit coming out. We see some pings here. Not sure exactly what those are for, since it doesn't look like. Maybe they want to hit A. Maybe that's what they mean. They thought, all right, we're gonna hit B, but now they're thinking like we're gonna hit A. That might be what they're thinking. I don't know if they're gonna have the time after the 6 seconds is gonna be going down, but honestly, I think B's a hit here. We've only seen retakes on B, so I think that's really what we gotta go for. It looks like we see the Omen coming out from Carlisle onto the work here. Lots of pushes though, big pushes onto A. Like so many people here. 3. I thought they were gonna push. We saw 2 people standing right in main, so I was hoping for a push, but it doesn't look like we're going to go for that. There it is. They do have to break the tripwire here. They take LOS into sight. They do not see Broadcat yet. And it looks like the smokes are going to start coming out. We smoke CT. We smoke elbow. Will we start pushing out? We clear. Close left. The flash is going to come out. It does flash himself. Snake King will get the flash. He is hiding the smoke. He gets the first one. Onto for 5 greens. That's a big pick. He's been doing so well for the team this match. Goes for the heal. They're just backing up. This is some great discipline. Great gameplay here. We get that kill. We back up. And now Baldwin will not have that heal for their Omen, for their race. They are going to have to rely on themselves. No initiator to help them here. That is the problem with only one initiator. We do not have that second thing for help. Spike is going. That work paid off so well. He gets that second kill. 3 versus 5. We've seen this too many times. We just have to make sure we don't lose it. And there it is. Next kill coming out. Onto Swanser. So much damage, and it looks like we're going to see a bit. Oh, they're going for it. I thought they were going to save because I didn't see that Cypher moving. But they're going for it. They want to maintain this winning. But no. Fixed will get taken down in CT. But Broadcat wanted to challenge it. Interesting challenge. But we're going on to round 18 here. Coming back. We can make this is still very winnable for both teams. So we're just going to have to see maybe a couple restructures. It looks like we're going to start seeing the Sky playing on B, which is definitely they were thinking about it, but then he went, no, that's not my style. So going back onto A. And it looks like that timeout really worked for them. Nobody has grabbed Spike yet. That might be a bit of a problem in a second, but looks like we're going to see pretty good setup here. We see that Viper holding down Showers by himself. Interesting play. Paladin pushing up into hookah all alone. He does sense that. Yep, he knew exactly where all that util was. And they're going to start pinging for help, I hope. Looks like we're going to see some movement coming out. Everyone's backing up a little bit, thinking maybe they're going to be pinging B. But no, we're still here. Smoke's coming out onto Heaven. Haven't used the second one yet. Looks like he's going to want to use it now onto CT. No, looks like he might be hitting. Yep, there it is, into elbow. But good kills. Good kills from our Carlisle. Yeah, I mean, got that. Got those 2. Making that comeback. Not bad at all. 3 versus 4 on that site. And they are definitely doing. This is a better play. We have one playing in teleporter, waiting for one of them to use it. They won't, but I do like the play. We see Refried Beans peeking out into long, and he gets the kill. Okay, that was that. I don't even know how. I don't think he should have gotten that personally. It did not look like he should have, but it looks like Snake King is going to go for the flash. Paladin trades right off it. Refried Beans gets Paladin, getting that trade. Magical all of a sudden gets another one, and he gets that third for the win. Honestly, it looked really winnable from both sides the entire game. Baldwin getting that kill in long looked really helpful for them, and then Magical just came in, got every last one of them. Can't complain. 8-10. Great scoreline. We didn't even use any ults there. We still have 2-3. Not bad. And I mean, I think that the side of Baldwin has better ultimates here. We have that Cypher. We have that Sky. A lot of visionary ultimate abilities here. I mean, yeah, Magical. He has some really good stuff. That utility is going to be very helpful for this round. But we're going to have to wait and see. Paladin getting that tripwire down. Using a dart, trying to clear sight, it doesn't get anything. Which back off after that. And oh, we got sloppy. Baldwin, after all of that insane discipline, has 4 on B. Spike trying to bait out more. He gets a little bit of damage onto Refi Vice. He goes for the teleport. Not gonna be great, but no! Bread Cat. He tries to go for the kill. He doesn't get a Snake King. Takes out the last one on site. And this is going to be an insane take. Oh my god, Baldwin. They were so good this entire game about not letting up sites. Keeping them for themselves. And as soon as the one round that they go for a full site, just holding that, is the one round that they do the fake. Magical getting the one on Heaven. Refried Beans not looking too happy about that. He gets another one. Swans are not looking good, and he gets the third. They did not let anything happen. Flawless round. 9-10. Amazing comeback after losing 3 rounds in a row. Getting that 4th. They said no. This is our 3 rounds in a row, and we're about to get the 4th, but we're gonna have to concede because they are all maxed. We see Spike with 50,000 or 5,000 here, but that's about it. Everyone else gonna be maxed now here. Paladin only 4,400, but that's okay because he doesn't die. 12 deaths, 16 kills. How can you complain about that type of damage? On the other team, though, we see a Judge coming out. We see a Guardian with no shields coming out. We gotta see better guns here if we're going to want to see some wins. Unless we're going to try and go for 50. We haven't seen a single 50 all game. Snake King triggers that tripwire with his dog. Goes from the next one. Teleporting out of there. They get... And this is the play I was hoping to see. Magical and Paladin comboing all there. Killing Bread Cat. I think they got a little bit of damage as well. Onto Cypher. I don't... No, they didn't actually. My bad. But that is insane. I thought I saw a little bit of a yellow there, but... 2 ults remaining. We're going to have to see some Viper Pits getting used. Flash gets nothing, but the dog will. Gets another one. Magical. You gotta stop. He gets that 3rd. Refried Beans. That was that ace in the hole. And Magical. He goes for more. 10-10. This is 4 rounds in a row to 4 rounds in a row. Insane. We're seeing here. We gotta see a timeout come through. I mean, that's exactly what happened after the first 4 rounds. We saw a timeout come through. Instant change. Let's see if we see one for Baldwin here. Doesn't look like they want to. They are already setting up completely here. I don't like putting Broadcat and Fixed on that same site. I don't think that is the play here. Because when we put that is the 2 players who have not been performing as greatly today on the site together. And if we just rush that, it's over. But it looks like it won't matter because we are getting an A hit here. We see that nade come out. It will not get any value. It holds him for a little bit. Dart comes out. Does not get anything. It hits 1 actually. My bad. And we see that star. We see the Flash Paladin gets that 1st. Spike gets that 2nd. On the break cat. 3, 4 more kills. It's just a bloodbath. Nothing can stop them. And there it is. 5 rounds. Bringing it back. And they said we're not bringing it back. We're taking this. And it is already 11-10. 2 ults left versus the other 3. Broadcat, we still have yet to see that come out. I think we need to see it at this point. Refried Beans, 4 out of 8 points. We don't even know if he's going to be able to get his ult within the end of this game. Not looking good. We need to see some kind of change here. We're gonna have to see something. We're gonna see 4 people stacking A here against 1 lurk. Spike is going to be solo here, going for the smokes to help out his team. I don't know if he's even going to be able to reach Elbow, but it doesn't even seem like he needs to. Fixed already gets taken out. Refried Beans. Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able to get his ult on track if this is what's happening here. The smoke will come out. That 2nd one for Elbow. Magical Calm getting that healing. Didn't even need it, but Swanser getting a kill onto Spike. I mean, we killed the work, but is that going to be enough? To the 2v4, 3v4, my bad. Smoke, Snake King getting taken out from Hookah, not looking good. Magical teleporting back into Long. 2 people playing Long, 1 person playing in Elbow. Might need to see a great play from Paladin here if we want to see this streak continue, but no, Paladin gets taken out. They peek out with the flash, they get 1, they get 2, they get 3. Magical, you need to calm down. This is too much damage coming out. It's 6 rounds in a row. 6 rounds in a row we have seen so much damage. I want to know what they were talking about in that timeout they took after round 4. What were they saying? Were they saying, guys, let's stop throwing? Was that just a whole conversation? Because now we see Fix buying a Guardian here with White Shield. Not enough money to buy full Refined Beans, only buying half shields as well. What is happening? This economy is not looking great. 12 to 10. We see 3 ults. We don't have enough for a full ult take, though. I think we should have to play retake. Because that is... Oh, Spike going to try to get a peek here, but it doesn't look like Swanster wants to try and challenge him. Silverdart comes out, the nade comes out as well, does not get any damage though. We might see a fight happen. No, they don't even want to peek it. Decoy comes out, Magical just following it up, flashes through lamps, gets nothing. Paladin gets that trade on a Brawny Cat for the... But that was a snake, that was one of our ultimate players. So now we're down one of those. Magical gets another, goes for the flash. Looks like he won't have to though because Brawny Cat gets taken down and Paladin gets his 2. That was 7 rounds in a row that we just won to get that win. Insane. Round 1 champions. We're gonna have to see some crazy comeback if we're gonna want to see a good round 2 here. Because that first half was amazing. We saw so much fun, unique stuff. And then we just saw an annihilation from that first little bit in round 2, the second half with that 4-0. And then I don't know what happened in that timeout. I really want to know what happened in that timeout now, but wow. Wow. 13 to 10. We saw Swanster put his heart into that game just to get taken down so closely. 13 to 10, not a bad game whatsoever. And that's only round 1. We're going to see round 2 come out in just 1 minute. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see maybe a Lotus come out, maybe a Sunset split, not bad. Honestly, I could be happy with anything except Sen, but we're going to see this second map coming to split immediately. I don't know how I think that, yeah, I think Baldwin's going to have a little bit of an advantage here because they were the team running the Cypher, and running a Cypher on split might be your best decision here. We're going to have to see exactly what happens, though. Looks like Carlisle will still get that defender's spot. Which, not entirely sure if that's the best play to give that to them. But we'll just have to wait and see because looks like this next match is going to start in just 1 moment. Looks, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see that Viper Omen come out again. Not honestly, I don't think we'd play Omen for either sides. I don't think that Omen play was the greatest because we weren't really playing it to the fullest potential on either side. We saw some pretty good flashes out, but I think that if we played that Brimstone, we play that Astra, we could get more value out of it. I would honestly love to see Viper Harbor on this, I think that could really go amazingly on that defense. But they want to play Omen, they play Omen. But we didn't see many ults coming out on either side. I thought maybe on the attackers we could see some pretty cool plays getting bomb. We could see some great plays getting to spawn, maybe going into Link. We didn't really see much of that, so I'd prefer if we either ran one smoke or we just switch it to like an Astra Viper, something like that. But we're gonna have to wait and see what these teams are gonna want to pick. The Sova pick, again, really good. The Mirror Sky was interesting because they were really good about using those abilities. We saw a lot of great flashes coming through from either side, and this is it. Game number 2. We will have to see some good stuff coming through here. It looks like we already know exactly what we're going to be doing from the sides. Baldwin here, locking in that Sage Sky for double healing. Interesting pick. Same thing earlier on that chamber. Paladin going to be picking up the Raze this game instead of the Sova, and we do see Magical on that Gecko. Spike maintaining the Omen pick. Not entirely sure. I'd like to see some cooler stuff happening. I don't know. Maybe that's asking too much. Snake King, last one to lock in here. Predicting a Duelist pick. After last game, we did see we saw some really good plays from him on Duelist. Hopefully we can see some more. Paladin walking in that Raze just to make sure we get all of that. Still, though, we need to see Spike lock in that Omen. We need to see Snake King lock in something. We don't know what he's going to pick. I mean, I'd predict either a smoke. Yeah, there it is. Yoru. Yoru would be an interesting pick here. Reyna, also a fun pick. Reyna Gecko from the same area. They had a lot of cool little voice lines together. Had a whole video about them. But we are going to see both teams locking it in right now. Game number 2 on the way. Carlisle on that defense, starting this off. Running a Reyna Raze chamber comp. Basically triple duelist. Can't complain about it. Against attacking side. Running only one. Interesting that we're picking attack into that. But we're going to have to just wait and see what happens next. Carlisle on that match point, trying to see what happened, and I think the game is bugged. Oh, never mind. I was just looking at some weird gameplay. It said it was 0-6 for each team. Not sure exactly what that was, but we will see a 3-2 split here, or no, 2-1-2 split here. We see Gecko playing stairs, Reyna playing backside, and we will see two people just playing a crossfire on B main. This could be very, very violent for both teams here. The KO knife comes out. Looks like he has some lineups he learned. Brawny Cat looking to enter. We see Skydog coming out. Race Boombot coming out as well. Spike gonna get hit by that sun. No, he will not. Ball comes out to get them on site, but no. Paladin's nade. Brawny Cat walks right into it. Red Cat going in for that kill. He will not get it. Paladin gonna make sure he doesn't, but no. Refried beans, making sure nothing comes between his way. And Swanster trying to get extra damage, will not receive anything. The flank comes out though, gets more kills. Swanster gets his one. Snake King finishing off that round 1-0. They said, you guys will not be making a comeback. We're gonna make sure that you stay in the ground, and taking that pistol right with them. Really close around though. We're gonna see Paladin trying to buy that Marshall, going for it. I think we gotta go for a little bit more than that, but we're gonna see exactly what happens here. Looks like we're gonna be switching it up. We only put one person on B this round. They said we are not gonna have anything like that happen again, and we're gonna run 2 mid, 2 A, but I don't know how well that play is gonna work since we see a 4 stack, down onto B, but no, KO's gonna leave them as well. Spike solo on this site with the judge, gets stunned or gets suppressed. No abilities for him. That raise nade comes out, gets nothing. Red Cat gets his one. Gets even more, but Red Cat gets that second. He's getting so much value for the rest of his team. Spike just holding down that side. He realizes nobody's left here. He calms that to his team by the looks of it. Paladin trying to pull out the short. He has to go for more. Takes a little bit of damage from Red Cat. Goes for the satchel play. Does not get it. Red Cat gets his one onto Paladin. Spike trying to go for a play by the looks of it. He has that TP out. And we see Snaking with the Spectre. Last one that's going to be able to make a difference here. If he dies here, it's going to be a 1v2 on the site. Red Cat 75 HP. Fixed. Full HP. He gets it. He's going to get forward. And Snake King gets a collateral and fixed. Big damage from both teams. Insane. 2-0. Lost a little bit more than we'd like, but they didn't even full buy here. We didn't see a single rifle come out from Carlisle. And they still did not. They still had 2 players remaining. Great gameplay, great guns. And we're going to see a bit of a force coming out here. 4 Vandals, 4 rifles, I mean, and 1 Judge against a team full of all Vandals, though. So we're going to see Spike. That Judge might be that playmaker here. Looks like he's going to be playing mid. If they try and rotate out, he will have so much value coming his way. We see 2 players here. The flash comes out. It'll show him that they're there. He peeks out. He gets nothing though. He doesn't take any damage, so it's not too bad. The Skydog comes out. He will be able to peek. I think he saw that right now. Sky. Looks like we wall off that stairs. They do not want anyone flanking through that. Red Cat gets Snake King getting that first pick and sight. Already, we see Red Cat with the Omen ultimate. We're gonna let's hope we get some damage out. VALORANT gets 2 from heaven with the Phantom. It's the 3rd. Insane damage. That Ion Phantom cost $17. He's gonna be able to get lots more money with the sponsor. Gets him down. He says that is a shutdown. You are not getting anything more. Magicom gets even more value. He throws both his abilities there, and Spike finishes him off for that insane retake. Chamber Phantom. Guess that's all we needed for that retake. And now that is bringing it to 3-0. Let's make sure we don't get a 4-0 curse, though. Because after last game, I would hate for that to happen. Going into this 4th round, we're going to have to see some different stuff. I mean, the great thing about forcing his chamber is even if you die that 3rd round, you still have money because you have an operator. So, looks like he's got 4,000 credits. He can buy his team if he needs to, and even if he doesn't need to, he's going to be going into the next round with at least 7k if they win this. But even with that force, it looks like we're still going to see Baldwin with some guns. They still have a decent arsenal, do have a Spectre, do have a Bulldog, but besides that, we're running in good. Looks like Snake King will be solo sight here. Looks like he gets that first one unfixed. Red Cat tries to get a challenge. He does die to Paladin. Unfortunate, Snake King gets traded out. 4 versus 3. Paladin almost gets taken out. Goes for the next one. Gets taken down after he overheats. Taking down another one, but Swans just can trade that out. 3 versus 2 on site. Nobody's lurking for them. They have no help. Plant comes out. Gets canceled. Comes out again. Refried Beans hits that first one. Looks like they're trying to make it even closer to a 3-2 comeback here. Magical going for more. He sees, but Spike is gonna challenge that, and he gets that 2 versus 1. The flash comes out, gets that, and Spike coming out with that 2k at the end. He doesn't even need to try. Their utility usage, their synergy is just insane. When we saw Refried Beans shooting at Magical, Spike just came in and finished the job. And that brings it to 4-0. And now they have to save. We will not. Oh, but they want this. They are not going to let this get even worse. And we see a couple of forces coming out. Refried Beans going with the Vandal. But no, he's dropping it. Looks like they're just trying to figure out, like, what do we want? What do we not want? Looks like they're just going to go for a little bit of a half buy here. Spectres, Stingers for the team. And everyone else is buying full here. We see Spike maxing out completely, even if he dies and they lose this round. We see 2 ults on the side of each shop. We see Empress. We see Showstopper. We see KO. Magical gets his 1, gets taken out. Snake King gets a 3rd. 2v1. Not bad at trades, especially since both healers are dead, and we do need a heal for Brawny Cat. Unfortunate. Will be 2-shot to any Vandal now, and they're gonna go for a rotate, which is a great play here since all three were in their spawn. But no, they heard that rotate, and they are all going back to B. We see Reyna holding down the A side here, and we see Spike getting that first one. They thought they could get that rotate off, but it will not work. Break taking up the first. Spike getting the second one. Spike gets two. Can this man be stopped? He can. Brawny Cat gets that trade onto both his fallen teammates, and now we're gonna have to see an insane pinch here. Snake King gonna take down Brawny Cat, and that Cat, you know, he was 5 HP. What are you even gonna do there? Oh no. Bullets on either side. This round better be a bloodbath. I want to see all 4 of these ults coming out. I want to see some crazy damage here, because that's what Valorant's all about. We got KO ult, we got Sky ult, we got a Riz. Like, what more can one ask for in this scenario? Looks like we're going to be seeing 4 mid. We're going to be putting Swanster alone on B main. He's going to be coming back, though. He does not want to play that alone. See the Raze Boombot coming out. Smoke comes out to block them off, but it won't matter. Brawny Cat pushes through. He sees one more. Raze coming out. Raze nade coming out. And a showstopper. Paladin just dives onto Brawny Cat. Gets that kill. Swanster trying to get that trade off onto his fallen teammates. And it looks like they're going to be going for some trades here. But they get that trade off on Valorant. And Refried Beans taking out Paladin. Lots of kills coming out. We rotate to that A site. Not sure exactly how well this is going to work. We see a bit of a pinch coming out. Reyna and Omen both right there. Spike gets down Brawny Cat after that TP. Not good enough. 3 versus 3. But we got that Rez, and that Rez is going to come out. Bread Cat getting back onto the table. But no, Spike gets his one. Monster getting the trade, but Snake King getting that trade back onto his fallen teammates. Fixed. It's a bloodbath. Just as predicted, lots of kills. Refried Beast going for that neck, and they will finally get on the board, 5-1. You know, I can't say it wasn't close. Lots of ults came out, and we didn't even get enough there. Not sure what Carlisle was doing that round, but we only saw Paladin ult, and that was at the start of the round. Everyone else, we needed to see Gecko. We needed to see Empress. We needed... Yeah, that Thrash could have been so big there, but it's okay, because we're going to be going into this next round, and they can say we're the ones with Bloodbath, because guess what? Baldwin, you know, they also could have used theirs. You know, we saw that KO. I honestly thought that was going to be used a lot of times during that round, because it looked like it. And Brawny Cat already getting one for trading it back. Refried Beast already dead. That guy has been doing so much this round. For him to die this early on is not going to be looking good. 4v4 on, you know, we got 3 on that B site. They might just go for a push here. 2 left. Sage has rotated to the mid. Looks like we just want to calm down and... Oh, we see that Reyna pushing up so deep in A, and it looks like they want to rotate. They want to go into sewers. If this turns out how I think it's... And oh! They saw him. They hear him. That could have been so big. And Varur gets another one on Sponsor. Not looking good whatsoever for this team. That Reyna had such a good play, but Snake King, even with him backing up so far, he still gets 2. Can anyone stop this man? Gets that overheal off. 49 overheal. He has to push if he wants to keep it, though. Looks like he wants to push into spawn. That layer will be seen from everyone. I don't think we're going to see him push this. The Jet still wants to. He knows he's there. He knows that he's at least by this area, and he still goes for it. And he's going to get that one. Brawny Cat takes out Snake King for that bench. They do not have Spike, though. We'll see. Will they be able to peek this and get that? He does have that teleport in case he needs it. If he gets his timing off, it would be insane. It is a 1v1 onsite, but the Heaven guy comes back. He knows exactly where it is. They're gonna get that spray off, and Brawny Cat will not get the plant off for his team. 6-1. They thought they could come back, and that will not be happening today. Still, we have not seen a single ult from these 6 people. Not looking good. Hopefully we can just see some meltdowns here, but I don't think it'll be this round because we're on a bit of a save here. We see a Ghost coming out. Bulldog from Stud Fixed. 2 bulldogs actually, which won't ruin their economy. They still have a very good amount of money left over after this, so we're gonna have to wait and find out how well this is gonna go. There it is. Jet Now's come out, pushing through immediately by the looks of it. That getting a bit of suppression on. Hitting them with the KO knife. Doug comes out, clear sight, sees Snakebite, goes for the 1v1, hits the 1v1, Fix taken out, but the damage that was dealt to Snake King won't do anything. Empress comes out, Paladin gets his one, and they will not let anything happen here. Going for even more, all 3 playing on stairs, and they're just gonna get pinched so hard. Magic gets his one with that utility, and it doesn't even matter. 4 players remain. Although I can't say I wasn't happy. We saw lots of ults coming out that round. We saw the Empress. We saw this Jet Knives. Like it wasn't bad for either sides. And we even saw our first Omen ult of the entire series. So I cannot complain one bit. Going into round number 9. Let's hope we can see some kind of come back here, because it's just not fun watching teams stomp each other. Looks like we're gonna see some Omen smokes coming out into vents. Counter Omen. Just gonna make sure that nothing happens mid. See the TP come out. That grenade will be able to get that good stall, and it won't even just stall. Refried Beans getting taken out by Pound Nade. So great. He's gotten so many nades this game, and oh, Paladin might get timing here, but no, he knew exactly where it was. Gets taken out. 4v3 theory. Breadcat got good damage in there, and Paladin almost gets the ace. He should have gotten the ace, but no. Roar said, "No, we're not gonna give you that ego boost today. Y'all, you're gonna have to live with the 4K." And just going next. We do see a little bit of money coming out. We don't see a save. We still see a hero buy from Fixed, buying that Vandal. We also see a Bulldog, and Breadcat, he wants to go for more. He says, you know what, I can live with 8-4. I can't live with 9-3. And they're going to go for a bit of a force here. Looks like we're going to see a 1-4 split on the attack here. Let's see. How well will this go? Snake King. Probably going to want to push up here, but they're just going to play full retake here. Really looking good for the side of Baldwin. Everyone is offside except for Spike. He's just playing in CT. This flash comes out. Does not hit him though. Spike. They know he's there though. That bullets did not get any hits, which isn't great. The nade comes out trying to get them off the Spike line. He got hit by his own nade. Refire Beats gets 2 after Spike gets his 1. Great damage though. Fixed. That hero buy is working out pretty well for him. Looks like we have a 1v1 in mid, and Snake King will not allow Swanster to get any more. And looks like the second round will come on the board. I mean, I don't know exactly what the plan was with putting all 4 people on A and then having one guy playing in CT, but we just had to give him one. Yeah, we just had to lighten up a little bit. We can't rely too heavy on our strat book before playoffs, I assume is what we're saying over there. And we're going to see an op coming out for Chamber. Not bad. I enjoy a bit of Chamber opping. And Spike running down with the Odin, just like we saw in game 1. Some great kills were coming from that one. And it looks like we're going to go straight away. KO comes out. Skydog comes out. Trailblazer just clearing everything. Sage Wall comes out. We do see KO getting good damage and Fixed. Gonna take out Spike. Swanster getting that second. And it looks like we might bring this to an 8-3 matchup. Flash from Heaven gets nothing so far. We're gonna wait and see how well this can go for them. And we still have that Sage Res, just in case this gets a little bit too bad. But Brawny Cat just sitting mid, making sure nobody goes to try and cross into B. We go for the play. I can respect it. Paladin gets the 1. Brawny Cat gets taken down. They do get that mid 1v3, and they said no. We're not letting this happen again. Y'all's retakes last game were not acceptable, and we're not letting it happen. round before the switch. 2 ults on either sides. We do see Thrash from Magical. We'll see how well that's going to go. We do see the Tour de Force coming out. Hopefully here. And against that, you know, we just got the Res and we got Omenal, which Breadcat still has not used. Which I don't have, my expectations for that have gone down the drain. So we're just going to have to hope that we can get some. Looks like we're going to do good here because we have 5 players just rushing down A. KO Knife comes out immediately. Skydog also comes out. We're going to have to see. Will that stun the chamber? And no, he does get Brawny Cat, stunning that entire main area. There it is! First ult. First Omen ult into CT. Has to cancel it immediately, but I can't complain. I'm happy about it. And it looks like Fixed will res Swanster just to make this a little bit closer. 4 versus 5. Going for the rotate here. Looks like everyone realizes that after that safe ball comes out, we are leaving site completely. Magical gets 2. We shouldn't be letting that happen, but it's okay because it's still 2 versus 4. It's winnable. Getting Flash. Not great fight. Getting that one. He said, you got Flash? I'll pick up the stock for you. And he goes in for the counter one. Swanster, Flash, 35 HP. Not gonna make it though. 9-3 half. They dropped the ball a little bit, giving them 2 rounds, but they said, alright, we're not going to end on a bad note, and took that back. Not bad half at all. We see, I don't know if this is going to go well, because we are running double initiator on the side of defense, which isn't going to be great for holding sites, but for the retake, that might be what we need to really, like, come back here. Because we had, on the attack side, Carlisle is running a very aggressive base comp. We see double duels and chamber here. So maybe we can see some great like pushes. And who knows, maybe if we want to get a comeback here, we can just wait for them to push and then just play retake. Because after that comes out, like, they don't really have anything to hold down the site. But Boombot will come out. We do see a couple people here with that KO knife. We clear everything. Paladin peeking through. He sees that there is a smoke. He tries spraying through it. Does not get any damage off. Looks like they're going to want to go for a flash here. But it looks like it might just be a fake because we still see 2 people on A. The flash smoke comes out onto ramp. Pushing through onto main site. But that's a fake. That's a fake because they are pushing out. Flash comes out along with Wingman. Fried Beans gets that one. Snake King gets taken down immediately. And they're just camping those orbs. Not letting them get their abilities back. Swanster with right click gets that kill. And he just pushes on. And they're able to bring this from a 9-3 half to looks like a 9-4. Brawny Cat peeking up. Looks like he will be able to take down Spike for that finishing blow, making this into a 9-4 matchup. Very much winnable here, because if we see that 9-5 come out, like, we just have to win bonus, which has been done a lot in this series. Winning that 3 rounds in a row, like, definitely could be possible. Looks like we're going to seeing a double up in heaven here. While 2 players on B, and we're just going to see a Sage Wall mid, which definitely is an interesting move. It's a very commonplace wall. I personally like it, unless, you know, you're realizing we can just break that immediately, which it doesn't look like Carlisle wants to do that too much. Looks like they're just going to push down with this split here, going 2A3 or 3A to B. But no, we're just backing up. Breadcat realizing they're here. He just want to back off of site. Swanster looking like he's going to want to peek this here. Has his KO knife. Could put this down for Util. He will be throwing this. Will they be able to break it in time? No, they will not. He just texts 2. He peeks out. Sword comes out. Will not be needed. They back off immediately. Paladin. Dude, this dude's nades are insane. 3 fried beans, going for more. He gets it first. And oh, that bait for his team was not great. We see 3 people go, 4 people, I mean, going down into sewers, coming back. One heaven to watch this. Besides that, this is a free site. Not looking good. The flash comes out. Magical. They do detect it. They see it. Then the raise nade comes out as well. And they will be taking this site for almost free. Not looking great for them though still. Because they do not have the guns. They do not have the health for this. Brawny Cat with the ghost. Gonna be able to get the first onto Paladin. Still has almost full utility here. And Magical will ghost diff him. Looks like he's going for more. And he gets a headshot off at least. 45 HP left on Sponsor. Gets peaked by Thorn and it will be over. 10-4. The eco round. Insane. I don't know what we were doing there. I don't know why Brawny Cat had a ghost. I don't know if that was a misplay. I don't know, bro. Forgot that they won the pistol or what was happening there, but we gotta be looking at that fixed. It looks like he's gonna go for a wall. The same thing here. Looks like we're doing the same setup here. We're gonna put Jet and Sky on A. We're gonna put Omen K on B. We put that Sage Wall mid. Rotate back to B. KO Knife will detect Paladin. That's it, I believe. I don't think that did detect the Gecko, which they could take that as a fake, and it looks like they might. We do not see any movement from Sky or Jet getting out of sight here. We break that KO wall, get that first plate already taken down. Doesn't look like they want to go for more, though. Snake King gonna be taken out. Look, if I were them, I'd say we're gonna go for that gun, but looks like they said, no, we are gonna be backing up now. We do not want to play too aggressive here. We need to make a comeback. And there it is, that's the trade. Already getting taken out. Sponsor with that insane right click. Oh my god, this could be a big 2-round eco round in a row. Magical trying to. That was way too sloppy. Lost too much health there. This should have been way cleaner. And site's clear. Great damage for both teams here. We've seen that last round. We saw a great Thrifty. This round we might see another one. Magical with the Vandal. He's going to be able to get the peek off. Trailblazer's going to come out. I don't know if that's going to be able to hit him. It will. Okay, it's going to want it. He knows that he's there. He's going to go for more. And there it is. 1v3 after an insane Brawny Cat gets the timing off on Spike. Spike is taken down, and that is 10-5. 2 Thrifties in a row, basically. Insane damage. Both teams here. Both teams' mentals are going to be like, guys, how are we losing this? But I think that Carlisle's is going to have a little bit better because they just got comeback from that Thrifty. This mental fortitude here is insane from both teams. I know I would be raging if I just lost this kind of game where I am thriftying the other team so hard. Like, what are we going to see now? Snake King dropping 4 here with Stinger. I don't think I could take that emotional. 10-5. Swans are picking up the Odin here as that little bit of a niche gun to pick up. We do see Thrash on the board as an ability we could use here. KO Knife will detect Juan on B main. Not looking amazing here. And that Boombot's going to see fixed. And Paladin! Ah! That is insane. That headshot, bro. How does that hit? And we do see refried beans. I think he hears that. It looks like he does. And we still see 2 people on A protecting this. Looks like that's going to be what we're going to want to do here. We're going to be going for an A mid split here. Swanster, though, if they push up, it will not be looking pretty. Smoke's coming out. Smoke's heaven. Smoke CT. Will that be able to hit? It does not. I think they noticed the jet, though. That's going to be so difficult. Oh, refried beans! He knew! That flick was insane. We're going to see him go for the flash. It will not hit anything. He's pushing out a little bit further. He thinks that they're hard right, but will he notice? Oh, that timing. But no, it doesn't even matter. Snake King is going to be able to get there in time. And Paladin getting that extra kill. This has to be so frustrating for both teams. The amount of thrifty rounds we've seen coming out. Magical on this point alone with his Paladin playing in CT. They do notice Paladin getting that one. Breadcat gets that first kill. Do we use... Breadcat is able to make the comeback, I think. Does that happen? Oh my god, 0.37 seconds left. Honestly, I don't think that they should have won that. I think Magical, that was a bit of a misplay not using the Thrash to confirm that round. Because if we confirm that, that is insane. And the fact we do confirm that is just immaculate. Both teams have to be literally screaming right now. The fact we have lost so many rounds that we should have won. Oh my god, I could not take this. Looks like we are going to be going into this 5th round here. Decent buys for both teams. Fixed, already having his wall broken. Throws slower. It looks like we're going to see a bit of an omen pushing through here. 2 people mid, 2 people B. 1 person just sneaking around in sewers. Let's see. How's this going to go? Kale coming through, but it won't matter because that flash is going to come out. Snake King instantly taking down Fix. Paladin trying to get some damage off. Will not be hitting that shot though. Spike getting another one on refried beans. 2 players party down. 3, make it 3, 4. Paladin instantly going for more. This is it. 1 versus 5. 12-5 will likely be the outcome of this round. We'll see though, because clearly we've seen anything is possible when it comes to these 2 teams. Brawny Cat, and he's able to take that out. This is about to be an 13-5 game if we can't make a comeback here. We gotta do something, because it looks like we're gonna have a little bit enough to almost get a full buy here. Brawny Cat will have to resort to a Marshall. But it looks like both teams are going to be running down with 3 ults here. We do see Jet Knives, which maybe that's the reason he's buying a Marshall. That way he can far range and close range. But looks like we're just going to be going for a 1-3-1 split for the attacker's side here. Spike TPing through, not letting the slow orb catch him. Pushing through onto B though. Interesting, we're pushing onto B instead of A. Looks like he's just waiting for the push. I don't think it's going to happen, though. It looks like they're waiting for him to push. And there it is. Snake King trying to push down into vents. Gets down in there, but he's going to have to take into refried beans. And oh, the timing. He should not have peeked down into that vents that late into the round. Snake King pushing through into smoke. Make sure nobody's there. Empress coming out. 2 people making that crossfire. He looks like he's dead, and he dies. I don't know how I feel about that CT push. They're giving them a gun right there. All 4. 3 going into CT, 1 playing Heaven, has the Jet Knives. Spike going to take down another 3v4. Flash not going to hit him. Broadcat trying to jump through. Match going to take him down. Spike getting another one. 1 player left. Paladin gets the one with the showstopper. 13-5, your final score. Carlisle 2-0. Wow. Insane matchup right there. We saw a 10-6 lead from Baldwin just for that to get stomped. And this, I don't know what happened within. I really want to know now what happened within that timeout where they said, all right, it's time for us to turn up. Because everyone on that team turned up that second match, 13-5. Amazing scoreline from Carlisle. I would not want to be a team playing them next week.